We're going to be using the factor theorem, and we're going to first determine each function value. In question number 3 it says, determine p of negative 3 if p of x equals 2x to the 4th plus 5x third plus 8x squared plus 15x plus 6. The key to this problem is right here. I notice they both have a p and a set of parentheses. So what I'm going to do is going to write p of x above it. And this is going to tell me something. P's are the same, the parentheses are the same, but x and negative 3 are different. So that means your x is equal to what value class? Negative 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in an x value of negative 3 every time I see x. Now, in this computer-generated problem, they kind of went to the next line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the original problem, write small, so it fits in one line. And basically every x value is going to be what?
3.
Negative 3. So every x value now I'm putting in as negative 3. Notice how as I'm doing the substitution there in yellow, I'm using a parentheses. Hopefully you didn't make that mistake last year where you just put in the number. And now I'm going to simplify. Tell your partner of an acronym that can help us learn to simplify. Ready, set, go. It might involve your aunt, not your uncle. Class, on the count of 3, we're going to say a phrase. Ready? 1, 2, 3. PEMDAS. This tells us how to simplify. Now, class, this is the number one mistake in simplifying a problem like this. Okay? Class, should we do 2 minus 3? No. It does not read 2 minus 3. It says 2 times negative 3. Class, should I do 2 times negative 3?
No.
No. The number one mistake for students is to think to multiply. Is multiplying first in our list? No. It tells us to do parentheses and exponents first. So I'm going to do negative 3 to the 4th power first. Let's do that. Now, I went to practice showing you how to use a calculator. And another mistake that students will make is they'll put in negative 3. Let me show you my calculator. Negative 3 to the 4th power. So my negative sign on this Casio is up here. If you have a Texas Instruments, it's usually at the bottom of the calculator. And the exponent button is here. Let's see if I can write it up. Now, this is wrong because it doesn't actually have a set of parentheses. Your calculator is actually reading it as positive 3 to the 4th power, and at the very end, then take the opposite of that number. To get negative 3 to the 4th power, you're going to make sure that you have a set of parentheses. And this will give you a positive 81. Class, negative 3 to the 3rd power?
Negative 27.
Class, negative 3 squared?
9.
And I have no exponent, so I can just multiply here. 15 times negative 3. use your calculator. 2 times 81. 5 times negative 5 times negative 27.
Negative 35.
Now, be careful here. You're not subtracting. Remember, when you have no math operation there, it's multiplication. 8 times 9.
72.
And a nice thing, if you have a calculator that has a bigger screen, you can actually input all of that at once. So 162 minus 135 plus 72 minus 45 plus 6. And I got 60. See if that's reasonable. Looks reasonable. So my answer is going to be P of negative 3 equals 60. Raise your hand if you got that. Now, I don't want to lose sight of what this is, so let's draw a picture. Let's draw a polynomial. Put your finger on the highest degree. Class, is that an even or odd? Even. Okay, so let's draw a sketch. Starts up, ends up. I'm going to have one last turning points. So that's 4. Degree minus 1 tells us I'm going to have 3 extremas there. And we used x equals negative 3. So if I put my pen a vertical line at negative 3, put your finger on the intersection. This intersection is the order pair negative 3, 60. So basically what we're asking is, on this graph, what is the x value at x equals negative 3? The answer is 60. So this visual kind of tells us what we're doing with all the algebraic. So even though you do have a calculator, I do want you guys to show all your work. Remember, the key to the problem is the very beginning. Put that right above and you'll determine x equals negative 3. So my graph, maybe move it over, I don't know. Because they were saying that's positive 60. My fault. I don't know. Maybe the bump's over here. Let's see the...
Would still be above the x-axis, so it would move over. There it is.
So, right there, not there.
Would you move the entire graph over?
Can I?
I said, what in order to just move it up?
The graph?
Yeah, if you need from negative 60 to 60, would it move it over or would it just move the graph up?
Yeah, but the y value is just positive, right?
I love math. You don't love math? What's wrong with you?